Hello, this is Philip and welcome to my channel for this new episode of KSP2 with several modes, Kontrol System to write some automatic mission scripts, with Kerbolar System, which is a 2.5 scaled system, with Where's My Crew Capsule. This is a probe before crew tech tree. And with other mods, you have the list of the mods in the description. This rocket is the same rocket as in the last episode because we want to send a new lander on the moon, but not anywhere on the moon. We want to achieve that mission Munar signal, and we have to find the source of the mysterious signal on the moon. And also we want to achieve that very easy mission, orbit Kerbin with a probe core, antenna and solar panel. Okay. We already did this multiple times, so it will be very easy with that lander. To do that mission with Kontrol System 2, it's not very easy because it's not only programming skills, and well, it's not really programming skills, it's about physics and math skills, and I didn't success to do that alone, so I have the help of a French guy, Romain Poirier. Thank you very much, Romain. He did a great job. He wrote a document here, a PDF, Mécanique spatiale, spatial mechanics, where you have a lot of math and physics formula. You have 268 pages of that, and this is amazing. Really amazing. And you can find all those formulas on internet, or you have multiple documents, books about this, but what Romain did, he used KSP as examples for each of his formulas. So this was very great. I used that document a lot to work on my script, and also he shared with me his KOS script. KOS is a mod for KSP1, and I translated his KOS code in Kontrol System. The language of Kontrol System is 1202, so very a big thanks to Romain, because he was a very helpful hand. So the script is that one. So Munar signal is a waypoint. So when the game creates a new waypoint here, so here on the menu you have that waypoint here. Okay, so this waypoint was created by the game. So when the game creates a waypoint, you have access to all the waypoints with that structure waypoints. Okay, so this is a list of waypoints, and I want the first element of that list because for now there is only one waypoint on the moon. And then I use the geo coordinates of that Munar signal waypoint, and I use my own spot structure, okay, from here, my library, my structure, to create a new landing spot. Okay, you need a name for that spot, a latitude, a longitude, and a body. Okay. The target hypothesis was 135 kilometers. Okay, and I want to go to 150 kilometers, and then I will circularize at the hypothesis. There is a manual action to do to activate the gears, because you know that there is a bug in KSP2 You can't activate the gear, I don't know why, even if you click on that button. You need to save the game and to reload the game, and after that you can activate the gears. So this is very very weird, but it works like this. So with that, activate the gears, it will create a window. Okay, and when I close that window, the game will be saved automatically, and then the script will continue. Okay, so the mission here is done. This is a secondary mission. Here, Lonely Satellite. I did this window because sometimes, but very few times, you can activate directly the gears without reloading the game, but it doesn't occur very often. Okay, so then transfer to body, you know that function, it is the same function as in the last episode. Okay, I want to reach at a periapsis of 25 kilometers. But in my precise landing function, in fact, I prefer to have a periapsis of 15,000 meters. Okay, so 15 kilometers. I'm using the same PID loop for my Suicid burn than in the last episode. Okay, so this is exactly the same values. And after my landing, I run science, okay, because I will land on a new biome of the moon. So we are secularizing here. Great. Okay, this is our orbit, our parking orbit, just before the transfer. Okay, so waiting for human action, and that human action is only to activate the gears here, and you see it doesn't work. I can switch on the lights, okay, and here the gear, okay, the button is leg extended, but in fact it is not. So I have to close that window, so the game has been saved, and I have to restart all of this. So I have to stop this. Here I have to comment those lines here from that line to that line. Okay, so I can comment that. Here false, because I don't want my Munar signal log missions to be deleted. So this is the log. Okay, so this is our orbit here, and I just want to delete those two last lines here. Okay. Okay, and then I can start again my script from that point here. So I just have to reload the game. So load. The quick save was automatic after I closed the window. Okay, here we go again. So I need to extend the legs, so now it's working, and I can let me reboot that to be sure. Okay, so I can start the script again, and we can start with the transfer to the min. So the script is a very long and complex script. Okay, so I can't explain the script, I can't explain all the physics and the math behind the script, and it will be too difficult to explain. Maybe for some of you it will be too difficult to understand too. I can only try to explain the different steps of the script, and you can find the script in my GitHub. Okay, the link is in the description, because Romain accepted to he allowed me to share the script with you, so it was very kind to him. And I will explain the steps of the script once we have an orbit around the moon. It won't be easy to explain. The first thing you have to understand is when you want to land somewhere on the moon, your orbit has to have an inclination greater than the latitude of your landing point. For example, here my landing point has a latitude of 12.4 degrees, so my orbit needs an inclination greater than 12.4 degrees. So the first thing the script does is to increase the inclination if the inclination is lower than the latitude. And also, to be optimal, we need to have a first orbit very elliptical. So we need to have an apoapsis at the very edge of the SOI of the moon. In my script, I choose to put an apoapsis at 90% of the SOI's radius. So the sun is here and the moon is right here. Okay, with the sun we can't see the moon, but it is right here. I'm not sure that we'll land on the sunny side of the moon. I think we'll land on the night side. Okay, so first we have to create our elliptical orbit. Okay, so this is a very elliptical orbit, and you see that the inclination is already greater than the latitude of our point. So I just have to burn retrograde to lower the periapsis to 14 kilometers. You see the inclination is already greater than the latitude of our point. Oh, I like that image here. Okay, so I want to circularize around the moon, but I want to wait until my waypoint is just above, or not above, but below my orbit. And because my orbit has an inclination greater than the latitude here of 12 degrees, I know that my waypoint here will be twice just below the orbit. The first time should be maybe around here, that point. Don't know exactly where, because I don't have the, okay, this is the horizon. Okay, up. Not really. How can I do that? Well, okay, this is the horizon. Okay, so I know that my here the point will be, the waypoint will be below the orbit here and in the opposite side. But because my apoapsis is very high, this opposite side is not interesting. Okay, so this is why I want to circularize. But before that, I need to wait until the waypoint is in the right position. Okay, and to wait that, the script calculates all of these things. Okay, so the landing, the UT landing should be should start in 8 days. Okay, so and the circularization will be done in 7 days. So all of this is calculated. Okay, the total delta V needed, all of this is calculated from that orbit. Then I have a phasing orbit Okay, so this is a sort of waiting orbit, okay, before the serialization and before the final burn. Okay, so I have 4 burns to execute: the phasing orbit, the serialization, the approach maneuver, and then the Suicid burn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 5 burns to do. Okay, so let's close that window to continue the script. So, okay, so this is my phasing orbit. And the script will calculate how many rounds I need to do, how many laps, I don't know how to say that, I need to do around that new orbit. Because you see, during that time, obviously the moon is rotating, so the waypoint is not well, the position of my waypoint is not great now. Okay, so I have to wait until the waypoint is just below my orbits. Okay, yeah, 3 orbits to do, okay, before my circularization. And the phasing maneuver, the phasing error is, don't know how to say that, but the closest your phasing error is to 0 seconds, the better is your maneuver, okay. So if I add, for example, a phasing error of 1000 seconds, it won't be a good phasing orbit. But the whole purpose of the script is to create a phasing error very low. So this is the last orbit, I think. I really don't like those notifications, because when you are doing things like this, you have a lot of notification for nothing. I don't even understand those experiments interrupted. Okay, so now it's time to circularize, and you see that my waypoint is in a good position. And yes, it is in the night side of the moon. So we will land at night. I have enough electricity to do all my maneuvers and to run my experiments. Okay, now I will do the approach maneuver. So this is a maneuver to lower the periapsis again, and the altitude of my target point of my landing site is about 2.5 kilometers. And I want to lower my periapsis 5 kilometers above that. I can't lower my periapsis too much, because I need to do about half of an orbit, and I don't want to crash on the moon. So I have to keep periapsis high enough. Okay, so this is now the last step of my script, and you see that the landing point is well positioned. Okay, so this is great. This is all the power of that script, and without Romain, I won't be able to do that. Okay, because I want to do all my probe missions. I want to execute them with Kontrol System, and this was a very difficult mission to do with Kontrol System, and without any manual actions except for that leg. The warp time is very slow here because I don't know why, but I have the even better time warp, and this mod doesn't work anymore. Maybe I should deinstall it and reinstall it to see, because I with that mod I changed the value here, and the time warp here should be 6 times instead of 4, and this one should be 3 times instead of 2. So the mod is great, but I don't know why it doesn't work. I have also the orbital survey of the moon, 52%. That means that I have science to I have some science to have here, science points. And also live support, because after that mission I will be about to research my first space capsule for Kerbals. So in the next episode I will send a Kerbal on space. I don't want to cut the video here. This is a little long, sorry, but I want you to have the complete mission, even if there is nothing to do here. But wait. Okay, when the distance is 50 kilometers, I start to improve my my distance here from my orbit to this point. So I will burn here to change the angle here. You see that? So now I can burn retrograde. So the Munar signal is here. And this is it. This is the 3-4 step just before the Suicid burn. Okay, at 1500 meters above the ground, using the PID loop, the same as in the last episode. The last stage is already far away, and this is the Munar signal. Yes. It was a very hard mission to script, and wow. I'm very happy. This is great. This is really great. You must be at 50 meters. I think 500 meters is the limit. And here we are. This is great. Look at this. The predicted estimated remaining delta V 367 and the actual remaining delta V. So we used less fuel than what it was calculated, and we landed 2 minutes and a half, 2.5 minutes before the time calculated. It's nothing because the mission lasts. It's been 11 days. Okay, since the beginning of the mission, so 2 minutes is nothing. So I have the science. I can't send the samples, but I will certainly send a Kerbal here one day to pick up the samples. And this is it. We are transmitting the science, all the data, and wow, this is the end of that mission. This is great. This is great. This is the end of the mission, and unfortunately we are not on the day side of the moon, but it doesn't matter, we succeeded. It was a very complex mission. So first, 80 points here, and the Munar signal, 280. My difficulty level is 80%, so I only my reward are less than the default value. Wow, this is great. This is really great. I have to launch a vessel with at least 4 wheels. It won't be for now. And back signal. Mission control is picking up static over Minmus. We're unsure if it's another signal. If you get it to orbit with an antenna, we'll be able to confirm its origin. Okay, so we'll need to orbit a probe with a communication above Minmus, but before that, I need to do a lot of things with my Kerbals. I want to send my Kerbals on space, and for that, here, oh, I already had this. Okay, I completely forgot that I have already unlocked the capsule here. Okay, it's cool. Cool. So I can buy this, of course. Maybe this. I have multiple choice. This will be great choice. I also want this. Those nodes are not. Those are cool too. Atmospheric science. Well, let me buy this. The difference here between this and this is that those solar panels are extendable, but they can't be retracted. Okay, this one can be retracted, and also I have this cylindrical greenhouse and inline composter. Unfortunately, the shift button doesn't work. Okay, so this is great. This is better than what I thought, because I forgot that I have already that. So it is cool because in the next episode will be about we can create a new rocket with a Kerbolar capsule, and we can send our first Kerbal on space to do our first EVA on space. So we will win a lot of science, and also man. I can change here the name of that here I can say monuments, monument here, and I can look at this. Where is it? Yes, orbital survey. I can control that. Okay, because here 24 science. The sun is right here, so I have all my electric charge. Okay, this is the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that episode. It was a very, very great mission. It was great to do this with Kontrol System, and I like that mission because I like to have a mission to find the Easter eggs instead of finding them randomly. I like the fact that there is a mission to tell me that there is an Easter egg here, so go look at this. Thank you for watching, and see you soon. Bye bye.